Hello everybody and welcome back to EAFC for the Gillingham Youth Academy Challenge. We have reached the promised land of the Premier League and we have upped the difficulty in this one. And I think it's going to be more of a challenge because, we're now up to Legendary. Yeah, Legendary, not Ultimate, up to Legendary. Pre-season has happened as much as it can happen in EAFC. And mixed results. We lost 4-0 to Las Palmas. We beat FC Cologne 3-1 and then lost 4-0 to Salernitana. So it's going to be interesting. We're starting with Aston Villa and Chelsea. So not even a little gentle introduction to the Premier League. We've got Aston Villa, who are very, very good in EAFC, and Chelsea, who are just really, really good generally in computer games because they've got, like real life, they've got a number of incredibly good youngsters. But unlike real life, those youngsters can perform very well straight away in the game. Lots of big teams. Spurs are currently top, played 1-1-1, 3 points. They have currently beaten Bournemouth, who sit at the bottom. But you can see Wolves, West Ham, Sheffield United, Forest, Newcastle, Man United, Man City, Liverpool, Leicester, us, Fulham, Everton, Crystal Palace, Chelsea, Brighton, Brentford, Villa and Arsenal make up the rest of the teams in the Premier League this year. And as I said, every single game will be done as a live commentated game. So that is the Aston Villa lineup. Arnold in goal, Albert, Skriniar, Mings, Revan, Iragabunma in the middle, Douglas Luiz, Diaby, Barry, Richarlison and Alvarez up front, which is going to be really, really interesting on Legendary. We'll see how it goes. Obviously, we beat Aston Villa on penalties in the FA Cup to get to the final. This is a replay of the semi-final of that one. This is how we're lining up at the moment, with a few changes in here. Dragovic comes in to replace Pinto. He's on a 70 plus 4, which means he's actually one higher rated than Pinto. Papadopoulos comes back into the starting lineup. 71 plus 5 is 76, which puts him higher than Mercado. The biggest change potentially is Hassan in goal. 72 plus 5 is 77, which does make him higher rated than McNeil. So McNeil not improving as much as we would have liked in the off season. Other than that, most people stay the same. Rivaro João starts this season as our leading striker. It's very close between him and Oman, both adding up to 77. Fujiwara dropped for Coleman for this game. We're going to see how he gets on. Coleman does bring more pace, and I do think pace, now we're playing on Legendary, is going to make a big difference. So let's get into our Premier League opener. There is Villa Park looking good in all its glory. It's the Premier League. It's going to be very, very interesting to see how this goes because, if pre-season's anything to be judged by, it's going to be close. This one, it's not going to be close. They're going to batter us, but let's see how we get on. So it's Aston Villa that are going to get the Premier League campaign underway, a historic campaign for Gillingham, who have never played at this level before in their history. They've never played in the Premier League. I'm not too sure if they've played in the old Division 1. They may have done. I don't think they have. I think this will be their first ever time in the top flight, and it's all going to be around about how well can I defend against the movement and finishing abilities of these players. As Richarlison is in, Hassan with a really good save. A really good save from Hassan. Please don't tell me he's given a penalty. He's offside. So a very good defensive line. It's a kneecap and a toe of Richarlison, which is offside in this one. But yes, we've got, I was about to say, we've just got to be sensible in possession and try and keep the ball, not rush in. Try and defend basically as well as we can. You can see the AI on Legendary just do more close control and quicker passing, if that's good English. And it's very, very hard to defend against, especially when you run your players off the pitch like I've just done there. Just trying to create this space. Good block from Cusick. It's another corner for Aston Villa. 10 minutes to go. Villa, the home team here. We're going to be all about the counter-attacks, basically, as Barry comes forward. Gets a shot off like that into the corner. What a finish from Barry. And it's just a different level. I think we might have to tweak some sliders. I know a lot of people play on Legendary with slider tweaks, and they do lower or increase the CPU's off-target shot numbers because you get a lot of goals like that where you can't do anything about it. But it is 1-0 Aston Villa in this one, and it's a tough start to the Premier League for Gillingham. 12 minutes in, and Barry has given the Birmingham team the lead. Here is Schneider trying to get a bit of an overload on the side. But nah, poor pass. Easy for Revan to intercept that one. As Schneider now comes forward. There is Revan on the overlap. You've got a tackle from Jovanovic, that is. And we can counter because we've won that quite high up the pitch. Dragovic. He's got Rivero there. He uses Rivero. Rivero from range. It's a good save from Arnold. And it is going to go out for a corner. Gillingham's first real attack. And you can see Scott Lloyd's put on the suit. Back in the Premier League. He is looking very, very snazzy and good with this one. Right. We need to find one of the big men, really. It's up towards Rivero. Headed down. Zhao! What a save from Arnold. Zhao with a poacher's instinct to get on the end of that one. Nearly did really well. Papadopoulos just holding on to the ball. Can he create some space? Back in the first team. Didn't play too much last time. Back post is Coleman, but he's beaten in the air very easily. And Douglas Luiz will bring this one away. Diaby, who we know has got lots of pace. Held up well by Rivero, who's won the ball back. And here is Marquez just twisting and turning. I took too long with that, didn't I? I took too long with that one. Revan's there. The pass was meant for Papadopoulos. I don't know why. Schneider tried to come all the way up to get it. Richarlison brings it forward for Aston Villa. And it goes to Diaby up against Murphy. Gets his pass off to Barry in towards Alvarez. Oh my God, the finishing is unreal. The finishing is unreal. Julian Alvarez from outside the box makes it 2-0 to Aston Villa. And yes, I think if someone can recommend me some sliders in the comment section, that would be lovely. But that is one hell of a goal. Yeah, we just don't come up against shots like that on world class or whatever difficulty we were on before. But yeah, this is a whole different ball game here. We're going to have to be clinical. We're going to have to be very, very good. And we're going to have to beat the teams that are probably in a relegation battle with us. As we hold the ball up with Cusick. Murphy. Good switch of play. That's what we might have to do more to try and get these little overlaps in. As Schneider goes down the line to Papadopoulos, who's offside. 10 minutes till half time. Albert with the ball up to Diaby into Alvarez, who scored that wonderful goal. And the passing of movement of Villa is just incredible. Alvarez back to Douglas Luiz. Now it goes to Albert. Looks to get round his man. Douglas Luiz takes over. Good tackle from Coleman though. And Gillingham can look to break. And they have got runners here. Coleman, I've overrun it. Skriniar with a good tackle. The ex-Inter Milan man. And yeah, let's just get through to half-time at 2-0 and see what we can do. Alvarez comes forward with it. Hassan with a save. Made some changes to our starting lineup after the team that won the league. And, well, Hassan could do nothing about either of the goals, really. Dragovic cuts inside and does well. That's not a foul, referee? I mean, I got past him and he clipped my feet. Richarlison goes out wide to Barry. Drops that one back as we enter injury time in the first half. Barry goes down the wing. Looks to cut back towards Alvarez. Alvarez picks out Richarlison. Good save from Hassan. And it is half-time. It's 2-0 to Aston Villa. Gillingham struggling in the Premier League. Okay, an attacking change at half-time. It's 4-4-2 for Gillingham as Oman partners Zhao up front. So I'm hoping it gives us more of an outball using Oman's height. And it gives the Aston Villa defender something to think about. That's a horrible tackle, that is. That could be a red card. Probably should be a red card. It's only a talking to, or is it? It's a yellow card for Richarlison. Really, that was horrible. That was absolutely horrible. Unneeded when you're 2-0 up. I'm sure Unai Emery will be giving Richarlison a bit of a bollock in there. As here is Zhao. Just cuts it back to Dragovic. Looks out towards Coleman. Heads that one down to Cusick. Just recycling the ball to Jovanovic. Trying to create a bit more space. Schneider can't get that one through to Papadopoulos. Revan not with the best touch, but yeah, just the defending is a different level. How they read the ball, their shooting is just off the charts on Legendary. I assume it's because they've got such good attributes. But yeah, good finishing. Well done, Murphy. Good interception. Dragovic comes forward with it. Uses Zhao. Zhao tries to poke it through to Oman. That sort of pass is not going to work on this level. We need to be more sensible with our choice of pass, choice of shot. At the moment, we are struggling. Oh, Alvarez has completely done Murphy there. There's a man free on either wing. Trying to mark up in the middle. It's a free man. Diaby, good save, Hassan. So, with the corner, Aston Villa have made a sub. Douglas Luiz is replaced by Nicolo Barella. Header from Richarlison. Good hands from Hassan. Let's see if we can get some sort of counter-attack going. Papadopoulos. Schneider. Oman. Ellis Coleman is up there. And Coleman does have pace. Oh, I mean, look how quick the defender is there. Ober's done really well. We've kept the ball. Cusick tries to cut it back. It's bouncing around. Skriniar on hand to mop up. Richarlison feeds it out to Barry, who scored the first goal in this game. Barry's in. That's a penalty. That's a penalty all day. Yellow card. Definitely a penalty. Schneider diving in late. I thought he was going to shoot. He took an extra touch. And Aston Villa, Unai Emery uses the chance to make a change. Revan off, and it'll be a new left-back on. Alvarez to get his second of the game. Sends Hassan the wrong way. 3-0 Villa. This is going to be a very, very tough season for the Gills. So 3-0 to Aston Villa. Julian Alvarez scoring in the 69th minute. And yeah, it's a long way to go this season. And you just got to hope that Gillingham can find some points on the board. I mean, we do create some overloads like this. Just need Oman in the box. It's coming so deep. We have got the ball into him. It's just such a good challenge from Skriniar. We've got to be picking up points off the likes of Forest, Sheffield United. I don't know who else. Fulham maybe, Wolves. Those sorts of teams as Schneider looks to get round the far side. Swings in a cross. Oh my God, it's actually still in play. I think it hit the post. I think you could probably say that's how bad that cross was, that it hit the post as Barry comes forward. Romagnoli's come on as well. He came on for Revan. Alvarez tries to get a bag out to Romagnoli. Romagnoli stops, turns well, ball through into Alvarez. He's now on a hat-trick, the Argentine. Romagnoli, oh, what a turn that is from the fullback. Romagnoli's in. Hassan saves it onto his own post. A very calm and composed defending there as Dragovic comes forward with it. Rivero tries to just ping it out towards Papadopoulos and does get a good ball off there. Papadopoulos has got plenty of space to run into. Papadopoulos, in it goes to Oman. I can't get the shot off. They're just all over you defensively. I mean, they are going to be quicker and faster and more physical. Quicker and faster, that's the same thing. They're going to be quicker and more physical than us. We are still, I mean, a championship team that's come up. We sort of walked the championship on an easier level. But, yeah, playing on legendary when we don't have players with the best attributes is always going to be tough. As Zhao holds that up. That's a good run from Papadopoulos. Can Papadopoulos get this one back? No, Dragovic, too weak, too poor. And that's pretty much sums up Gillingham in today's game as Richarlison comes forward. That's a good challenge from Jovanovic. Just a lot of hospital passes as Alvarez just takes Cusick out the game. Here is Diaby. Shot. Murphy blocks. I think that will be the end of the game with that clearance. It is 3-0 Aston Villa. It's fine. It's only Chelsea next. Bloody hell. Okay, so Chelsea up next. They have Petrovic in goal. Robert. Aymeric Laporte is there. Malang Sarr, Williams, Lobotka, Lavia, Jeremy Pino, Laurent, Sebastian Haller and Lazaro. It's a completely different Chelsea team. It's not like the Chelsea they've got in real life. I don't know if that makes me feel more confident or not, but we're going to see how it goes. Now, we're going to make some changes for this game. James in, Fujiwara back in. Let's get McNeil back in. We'll keep Oman on the bench. I don't think either striker did enough to really prove they could both play. Pinto back in for Dragovic as well. Let's put Zara. Let's go Mercado in for Papadopoulos. Get him some game time. And I think we go with that then. Right. Here we go. Chelsea. See you at Stamford Bridge or Gillingham? Can't remember where we're playing. Right, it's Chelsea getting the game underway. They are the away team today. It is being hosted at Priestfield, the newly developed Priestfield for the Premier League. So let's see how this one goes. So Lobotka in the middle finds Laurent. They have Lazaro, I think his name is, making his debut today for Gillingham. So we'll see how that one goes. But yeah, we've got to be sensible with possession and try and create overloads. Here comes Cusick. Just going to hold this one up, see if Fujiwara gives me the run, and he does. Fujiwara does give me the run. We've got one man in the box. Tried to pick him out. Easy header for Sarr to get that one away. But it's a much more positive start for Gillingham. And hopefully we can make something happen. Pinto back in the starting lineup and on the ball. Into Schneider. Schneider looking for that big crossfield pass. This is what we have to do with wing play, I think. Got to get these people involved. Fujiwara just trying to stand his man up. Can he swing the cross? And he does. Looking for Zhao at the back post, but overhit. Positive start, though. 10 minutes in, 0-0. We're doing all right. And there you go. Lazaro, Vinicius, Marquez. Well, from Brazil, River Plate, I think that is. £55 million. We can only dream of spending that sort of money. But Gillingham have got all the way here into the Premier League with youth products only. So it's a big up to them. They've done very well. We've done very well as a whole team. Me and the viewers. Here is Lazaro on his debut. Driving into the box. Trying to get round Schneider. Lays it off to Sebastian Haller. That was some good footwork. Jeremy Pino. Jeremy Pino still going. Cuts it back. Laurent. I mean, what can you do? What can you do in that position? It's ridiculous. And this is where EA, FIFA has always been ridiculous in terms of how good the close control can be of players and what they can do. Because that, in real life, obviously that never happens. That would never happen. Someone doing a 2-yard pass, the magical footwork like that to create enough space just to get a shot off and then put it in the net. That's a foul, surely, ref. Thank you. Right. We're going to go short here and see if we can get a shot off. No, we can't. That is woefully bad. Should just put free kicks. Right, put free kicks into the mixer now. We're only playing a normal 4-2-3-1 as well. There's nothing too off with the shape. Oh my God, Laurent is just through on goal. McNeil is out. He's chipped it over the bar. Schneider flicks it onto Eduardo. Back in the team as well today. Just a defender for company. Trying to create some space. He has now got a bit of space. Oh, Williams got back at him though. So infuriating. Just wasting a good position. I don't want to just play on the counter-attack. I want to be able to break the legendary AI down with the ball as well. But it is proving very difficult in these scenarios. Here's Roberts. Just jumps past his man. Good ball inside. Jeremy Pino's trying to just cover off the angle and he's put his shot past the post. Laurent out to Lazaro. And it goes to Sebastian Haller. That's a really good ball. Lavia. We've got men back to deal with that one. Right. Can we break now? James. Fujiwara gives him an option. Quickly into the feet of Zhao. Zhao moves it on to Cusick. Just, again, there's not enough options, really. James. There's better football from Gillingham. Cusick cuts inside, looking for an option. Not too much on. Keeps hold of the ball. Pinto. Half time. 1-0 Chelsea. I can't break through the defence. They're too good. They're too good for me. I'm not used to this level, but we'll get there. We'll get there. Not going to make any changes at half time in this game. I do feel like we've had a lot more possession and we've been playing relatively well. Schneider jumps over the tackle there. Schneider, too early with the pass. Too early with the pass. Chelsea coming down that side again. And it's see, they do that as well. They just use that shield the ball thing, and there's nothing you can do. Williams into Lavia. Romeo Lavia holds off the challenge. Ivanovic is there. Can he keep that in? Yes, he can. Good. Right. There's a big, nice crossfield pass there. Fujiwara. Good touch. Come on, Cusick. Give us a run. Cusick into Rivero. Rivero just gets away from his man. Zhao into Rivero, using Fujiwara there as a bit of a dummy. Rivero, crossfield pass, James! Our first goal in the Premier League is scored by an American. Cody James with a tap-in after some good work from Rivero. It's 1-1. And finally, we've created a good chance and got a good goal. James just toe pokes it home right in front of the in front of the goal. It's in the 6-yard box. Great work from Rivero, Fujiwara and Zhao in the build-up. Come on! 1-1, we've scored a goal. It's not impossible to do. And all that took was a little quick counter and a little quick, crossfield pass and then moving the ball and asking players to run off the ball. I feel like I may have to do that a lot more this season. Asking people to run. But James back in the starting lineup for this one. And, what is that? I forgot about the near post cheese when you up the difficulty. How has that gone in? And there's nothing I could do. He skips round one. I can't call him Murphy. Try and cover off the space. And if he shoots like that in real life, it's an easy save for the goalkeeper. Easy save for the goalkeeper. But, yeah, near post cheese is a thing when you up the difficulties. Well, our joy wasn't too long-lived. It's 2-1 Chelsea. That's a horrible tackle as well, referee. At least they're actually going into some more challenges in this on a higher difficulty. Cusick. No, Fujiwara, why are you running backwards? You're listed as a winger to run down the line. Here is Jeremy Pino. I think that's Jeremy Pino anyway. Definitely looked like him with his picture. Laporte. Out to Roberts. Roberts to Lavia. Lavia down the line to Pino again. Into Lavia. Sebastian Haller. Cut back. Good block, but it's fallen straight to their player. 3-1. This is ridiculous. There's not much you can do. I'm not seeing any of those celebrations. Call me a grump. But, yeah, this is... The problem is... It's actually not fun when you know as soon as they're in the box and they shoot, it's a goal. It's, yeah, not very fun. I'm sure I'll get there and I'll start enjoying it when we create chances. And it's not just because I always want to win. It's because I'd like the AI to have some sort of variability in what they do. So, which is why I said, if you have sliders that you can recommend, please do get in touch in the comment section, because this is... I mean, there isn't much I can really... Oh, that was just terrible defending. There isn't really much I can... look at that. I mean, unbelievable. 4-1. I was so happy when we made it 1-1. And now look at us. It's been just dreadful. Just dreadful. Good tackle from Lazaro there, going in hard. I mean, that should be a potential red card here for Chelsea, for Jeremy Pino. Not even a booking. I mean, he's literally sived through the back of me. Rivero looks to swing it out to Mercado. I say back in the team for today from Papadopoulos, but not really done much with his opportunity. He's in again here, Eduardo. There's the cutback, edge of the area. It was actually meant for João, but it went to Rivero, but we'll pick the pocket there. Rivero. Rivero gets it back. James. Fujiwara. Oh, it's such a bad shot. Such a bad shot. Okay, no worries, though, because they've just brought Pedri on. Unbelievable. Pedri on for Laurent in attacking midfield. And well, with 4 minutes to go, it's 4-1 Chelsea, so I don't think we're going to be picking up any points in this game. We did say it was going to be a tough start to the Premier League season with these two fixtures, although, again, don't know how that's not a foul. Pretty sure that ball was coming right into my feet until he pulled my shirt. But anyway, here is Pino into Roberts. Sebastian Haller. Not on the score sheet yet. They're just moving it along. Lavia shot. Good save, McNeil. And they're going to get a corner with a matter of seconds to go. And this has been depressingly bad. It has been absolutely awful. Pedri. Yeah, I mean, what's all this? Look, what's all this nonsense with his feet? James is fouled, but it's full time. 4-1 to Chelsea. Gillingham smashed in their first home game of the season. So it's a very, very rude awakening for Gillingham there. And let me know your thoughts. Let me know your thoughts. I think we do need to try something with sliders, to be honest. I don't want to come off legendary, because I do feel like the Premier League might be too easy if we go back down another level. We're bottom at 0 points. There's quite a few teams on 0 points, including Man United. But we have goals against 7, goals for 1. So we are bottom of the table on goal difference with -6. So yes, not a great start to the season. But next up is Sheffield United in the Carabao Cup. So maybe that gets a bit of respite as Moore leaves the club on a 1-season loan to Southampton, the American goalkeeper, going out to go and get some experience with the Saints. Hopefully, it bodes him well and he does a good job out there. But yeah, there we go. Next up, Sheffield United in the Carabao Cup, followed by, we've got lots of things here that we're just ignoring, so I'm not selling any players now in the Premier League. It is it Sheffield United and then Man City? I've got a feeling it is. Office, calendar. It is, oh no, Sheffield United and then Sheffield United. So it's a double header against Sheffield United in the next episode. Please do leave your thoughts down below. Let me know what you think about upping the difficulty. I'll have a look for some sliders in my own time as well. But if you've got any you can link, please do, and I'll check them out. Thanks so much for watching. I'll catch you next time. Cheers.